God bless. Sodiq, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
Ọlọ́run ẹ̀gbọ́n.
Oh, shit. Me, they want me to be interview, but no.
It's a car she interview akọ wa ṣe ṣeré
Ọmọ.
báyìí nìyà.
Mo your video.
Yeah.
Ọmọ ó pọ̀ gan. Wọ́n kàn ń gbà lọ back to back.
Yeah, appreciate
Back to
that.
back.
Appreciate that.
Huh?
Appreciate
South
that.
Africa, right?
Yeah, Johannesburg. Shout out to Mazi C.I. Jizu. That's my dude that's been shooting for me for the past 7 years in South Africa.
He did. He could have been watched too, right?
Yeah, he could have been watched.
Fantastic director.
Yeah.
That video is sleek. Like, I love it.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that.
Some pretty money has gone down there.
Apparently, that's the way they gave me. I mean, they said if you want to compete with like likes of the top artists in America out there, at least you should try at least get close to them. If you're not up to them, get close to their quality. Yeah, so that's why lately you see that you're doing it or you're not doing it at all. So what's doing now is what doing well. So that's
now being that the world is a global village, right? Competition now has changed to what it used to be, right? Now you're head to head with the best of the best in the world. Be America, be Europe. It's not just about me and
exactly. Just within no. I see beyond that. I'm not even looking at that at all.
I think it's not even just about you. I just think the game has changed to that level that
True.
You can play a Drake's video and a Wizzy or a CDQ goes after, and you don't even see any difference in production.
Yeah.
Which is not like that a couple of years ago.
Alone. Because now, I mean, back in the days then when we started doing the indigenous thing, as a matter of fact, I could remember someone, she's a popular manager in the industry that was meant to manage me then. She was telling me that this guy, they rap, they sing for local language, Yoruba now. I said, this one will go sell now. You get. So then people wish they managed they rap for English that time. I mean, I'm sorry to say I feel your own, but at least what them did today. So who would they rap for Yoruba? They sing for Yoruba. I mean, I've headlined Notting Hill Carnival in London. I've done a carnival in Manchester. I mean, done a couple of shows in Dubai, Egypt,
and it's still
different countries. And I see the same Yoruba, but just that. I mean, we package that same our local content in a bigger way.
Yeah, is it not funny that the local rappers guys like you, like Reminisce, like Olamide, like Fino, you guys that use the actually local dialects are doing way more better and more relevant than the guy who rap in English. I think there's something behind it that people need to understand.
Yeah, first of all, when I started rapping, when I was in school then, back then in LASU, when I started rapping, I used to rap in English. Then I used to go for rap battles. I'm talking about WAPI, Word and Poetry, Kogi British Council, rap. I mean, man, we did they know say this guy this one I really guess. So, but I mean, shout out to Grin, may so rest in perfect peace. So Grin was one friend I had that back then he was that actually believed and that saw like, yo, guy, you do good, but let me tell you something. Charity begins at home. And okay, imagine now that you're rapping in English, guy. You did last, for example. Not many Yoruba boys would be your friend with the they rap for English, they just say, he bad, they flip, they do it, he bad. But rap for Yoruba, make you buzz their head, make you see how they react. So that's how you gain core love. So because you're talking what they actually understand better.
Love.
Yeah. So, and I
see that's that Grin, Do you know that most of I've done 3 or 5 conversations. I've had 5 conversations with people on this show, and once they refer to Grin, there is always a number to it. Baba, Grin tell me, say, and they still use that thing till date. Gamo, R.I.P.
May still rest in perfect peace.
In your near, man. And Grin actually paved the way for so many. A whole lot of people started believing. Before Grin, lot of Ajasa was there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, me, I was there. We
I-
were doing it, but when Green came into the picture, Green took it to another level.
I say now Green make me understand. Say with Yoruba, you go get fans when no be Yoruba. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, 100.
Like he taught me the fundamental of how I can use Yoruba to rap, and Igbo guy, Hausa guys they'll be my fans. I'll get Igbo fans. They say, yo, I don't understand what this guy's saying, but it's banging.
Yeah, it's banging, yeah.
Yeah, so that guy, forget,
Wow.
he's a legend forever, bro. Trust me.
So how did you now come about CDQ?
Yeah, apparently CDQ initially was something I actually coined out from the sound of my name. When I actually started, I was bearing SDQ, like from Sodiq. So I took the first letter word, then the middle one D, then the last one Q, SDQ. Oh, okay, SDQ. This doesn't sound like a political party name. I say, what call SDP? I mean, what call NRC? So, I say, this didn't go away. One thing about me is that I'm always truthful to myself. Like, I don't lie to myself. Yeah, like, so I criticize myself on that spot. Like, yo, I need to find something more jiggy. That sounds well. Okay, yeah. Then Hausa, I have a lot of Hausa guys as friends. So they're like, if you want to call, they don't call, so they call Sadiq.
Sadiq, yeah.
Yeah. So from the sound of that Sadiq, you get. Then shout out to Banky W. Banky was someone that nurtured me in the music business in a way. You get. I mean, I was with him. Banky was nurturing me in so many ways.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. But people would be like, "Oh, how come? How would this Ibile rapper want to do it? People they do Porsche or something."
Yeah.
But it's not about that.
Like
it's about
nurturing you based on EME, just
based on music business,
mental brothership.
Yeah, and coaching and everything, all those things. So yeah, and brothership and everything.
Wow.
So it was like, do you know there's more meaning to this CDQ? It was like back in the days when you go to the market to purchase a CD and the music in that CD is good. They will say this CD is quality. That you know CDQ is CD quality.
Oh wow.
So shout out to Banky forever. I mean, forever, man.
Man, see, on this conversation, I'm going to go to the depth of everything. You know. So were you born and raised in Lagos?
I was born in Lagos, Orile precisely. Yeah, I was nurtured by really. Then my childhood, I was very, very stubborn. Like, my dad put me in like how do you use private school? You guys call it? Yeah, private school at Coca. Then you get, but they didn't send me come back house every time. Say this guy they break people head every time. Say this boy is stubborn. so the next thing, he just told me away to Kwara State. That's in Ilorin, where my uncle stays. So yeah, go do this. By the time you know they see you, when I push you, already my but anybody, but yeah, I calm down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so that was why they stole me down to Ilorin. Then I went to Ilorin, they now put me in school. I told you Salaro. GSS Ilorin. That's where I finished from.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, but thank God for life, thank God for music, thank God for. Then I finished from GSS and I came back to Lagos and I entered LASU again.
Yeah, because I know that for some reasons there's always this Ilorin, Kwara State in most of your pictures, and I know this. I was thinking maybe you grew up there.
Yeah. Apparently, my dad is from Kwara State, my mom's from Lagos State, Lagos Island.
Oh.
But my admission was signed by the then Oba of Lagos to LASU. It was when I signed my admission to school then.
Oh wow.
To get admission. So my mom belongs to like a royal family in Lagos Island. She's from Iga Shesi, Idiomo, Isaleko. Yeah, so she's quite very strong.
Your mom might be related to my mother-in-law.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. She's
her surname is Elegbaita.
Elegbaita.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll know her. I'm sure she'll know her.
Yeah.
And your mom is a vibe though, because I see you post all the
time. That's my number one G.
So at what point, I mean, during school and all that, at what point do you actually were you convinced that I think I'm meant to be a rapper?
Okay, when I was in school, then I was just doing it for fun. Yeah, I was just doing it. Then Wizkid also was in Lasso. Yeah, so
Yeah.
after we were together in school then back in Lasso. So after class we meet at a place we call Arcade where we have our SUGs sit out. So yeah, we would be there just talking about how we're going to grow and everything. When he was going to sign to EME, he told me then like, yo, say I'm say bank you want sign me to EME.
Oh wow.
Say it was like, I guess what, see this last weekend, say a day hotel when they say room where they don't jazzy, then the band everybody this that. So it was like
Wow.
I said, guy, nice one for you. So before I know how far about don't freelance, you don't go enter EME.
EME.
Yeah, but then my dad, I mean, may so rest in perfect peace. It's
Yeah.
late now. So my
R.I.P.
dad was someone that's very, very strict. He wanted me to be a chartered accountant. Yeah, so
You know, normal African parents mentality. Like,
yeah,
it's all about being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a chartered accountant, being an engineer.
I swear. I mean, even me, when I was in secondary school, then I was very good in political science. I mean, government, they call it government. So I was going to go for either political science or something, or like a law or something. Yeah, I was going to be a lawyer, but my dad be like, yo, I want you to be an accountant, chartered accountant. I think my dad has one, maybe the CBN president that happens to be like his role model. He said, "Sure, can you read mine?" That's what I want for you. That's what I want you control the country's economy. So you register me in ICANN. He made sure I register for economics in Lagos State University and everything. So along the line, I think 200 level or so. So I lost him. I mean, the way he died, actually, I still blame Nigeria system for that till tomorrow, because I think he had I think they said he has a high BP or something. Then slum at work. Then they took him to a hospital in Keja, a private hospital, as a matter of fact. So the kind of drugs they were actually giving him was actually bringing his system down below the normal level. So now turned to hypotension, I think they call it.
Yeah, hypertension.
So that thing fucked him up entirely. Everything, mental, sight, everything. Like, you hardly recognize me anymore. Like, yo, till he just passed away. Yo, a lot of things still back in my head. I just be like, yo. So then, I mean, being the primogeniture of the family, I'm the first child. I have two younger ones, a girl and a boy. So my mom, was that period that Lagos State was doing this Lagos Road expansion also. So she has like 2 shops at Alaba Asuru.
Yeah.
So they demolished a shop along the project also. So, yo, it was tough. It was hard.
Those are tough.
And my younger ones were still in school, private school for that matter. So I had to enter street to carry pom, push wheelbarrow, climb decking, go up there, lose decking, fall down inside Yera. You show my gummy, everything. What? As in, plenty things. Yo, bro, just to make sure at least things just happened. Then later I worked in one filling station at Yanosashi. Then I explained all my predicament to the guy that runs the place. Like, yo, I just need a job here, whatever it is. He said, what do? I say, I'm still a student in Lasso. So yeah, one call it self-work. Say, no, you now made me supervisor of that filling station. Wow. So that was when I started getting good pay. Yeah. So no be smart, you know. Man,
I can imagine. On our video.
So people could just see me today, they say this guy the boy.
Yeah,
they don't know that sometimes I just feel like, okay, I just made this money. I want to enjoy first. Even before thinking of anything, I want to satisfy myself first. You get? First of all, I had to make sure I fly my mom out of Nigeria, because I know she was sick for like over 8 years. I was spending money back to back. Sometimes they would tell me that they want to do some kind of test. Test will cost 300K plus. Yeah. Only test. Yeah. Bro, I was making money in the music. I was pouring everything on my mom.
Wow.
Yeah. For her health for a year. Almost over 8 years. What are you saying?
Okay, steady. So that was why you were doing those travelings.
Everything,
and
yeah.
Taking her out all the time.
Yeah. I took her to Dubai, South Africa, everything. Yes, this thing will still come back and everything. Nigeria, they go, I get one time where my one of my aunts even just called me. Say want this. Let's say we started transfer 1 point something million. We had no plan. Get so many things. I just look and say, my mom see the only treasure where I get left. They say I don't be Sodiq before my popsy died. Maybe probably by now because he died less than 50. It wasn't up to 50 years before he died. Yeah, that's a very young age. Yeah. So my mom, I'd be like, yo, anything, I would go any length for you. I just told her, mom, see, let's go for vacation. And when I was doing my Europe tour, I got to learn that Europe has one of the best, especially Germany, Spain, and everything. So then I checked So I checked the Spanish system. They had very good, what's it called, health care and system, plans also, and plans too. Yeah, so I had to consider that. I just say, mom, see, you're not going back to Nigeria again. Say, she started crying. I said, you want to go back to that same place where you see for over 8 years, like her last year birthday, when they recorded that video and they sent it to me, and I saw my mom, like she was wearing jeans, looking smart. This is now why I say she did anytime I go see her for us like this, and I cry every time. She go to cry, I go to cry. Because she was looking so haggard, like she was looking very old than her age, far old, like yo, all her face squeezed, her eyes, they say cataract of the eye, they don't red. Yeah, every time she would say she cannot sleep at midnight, say as in for years.
Come on, man, this Nigerian health system, man. I don't even want to go into it because we can keep talking from now to tomorrow. And the most annoying part is the moment Bubu feels like he's having a slight headache like this day, they're flying out.
Yes,
London for medical checkup.
London. So now I say, mom, say you need to go back. Say, do you want to go back to that same system where you're always complaining every day that you know you affect me psychologically too? You know the kind of work I do is psychological. So if I know that you're not happy, I'm not happy too. Yeah. So we just be in a place where I know my mind will be at rest. I know my money will chop. You get. I know it's not easy.
Because at the end of the day,
sending naira, converting to euro, every damn month to pay rents, their food, their feeding, their hospital bills, everything, upkeep and all. So I know it's not gonna be easy on me, but I'll be like, let me do the hustle. I just want to make sure I don't want to be that kind of child that maybe when you're not die or not throw and I bring out millions and throw. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, I want you to enjoy yourself very well. I'll be the one doing the hustling. I'll do the bustling. So
that's a great mindset, though. I tell you, I think we as Africans need to learn to appreciate people when they're still alive. You know,
that's one thing I understand about Nigeria. Nigeria don't value life. I don't want to say Nigerians because some people actually still do, but Nigeria's system generally doesn't value life. You see a law enforcer telling you like, yo, there's nothing like fundamental human rights for you. And Nigeria be they say I will shoot you now, I will kill you, nothing will happen.
Nothing, no. Nothing. They will tell you it's a dead body, they come court. Yeah, I've been in a situation like that there was a conversation between two of them, a civilian and a military person, and the person is telling me, I will tell you, say, dead body, they come court, can't make statements. Now, but this thing at OTO, now, I mean, now the orientation, the fact that the government itself doesn't really value anyone's life, and who are the government? The people are still the government at the end of the day.
But if you ask me, I would just say, you see, Nigeria will only start getting better when they do things according to the way they should do things, not about because I know you, you know me, or man, no man, or something. You have to earn it. Like they need to scrap the system first, then recruit or reinforce people that are learned, that understand what it is to slap somebody. Waiting, you know, say you feel cause. But all these people, they are our forces. Most of them, mostly like touts or something. I don't know. They don't care because they don't know what it is. If you had traveled to different countries and know how the gravity of you, so you wouldn't just bring out pistol and just stretch pistol to say you go shoot person. Like for what?
NSAS, right? I know that you played a very vital role, especially in Kwara State, and it got to a point where you were attacked.
Mm.
I don't really know what the insight is, but I know so many people are interested to know what actually happened during that protest. Because I know you were first in Lagos, then you now went to Kwara State. So what actually went down?
Yeah, apparently, I mean, Kwara State is my state.
Yeah.
You get, so, and I'm a public figure, which they actually look up to. You get, so when I went there, I already heard that they already had one protest, but almost all the students, so the students were like, that's not a real protest, that's more like some arrangements among themselves or something or whatever. That's and say then skills come Ilorin, come do protest. So I can say which one is skills. They're going to take me see which one is skills come from where to where. Go ahead, live protest.
Skills is not from Ilorin now.
No, I think it's from
the north.
Kaduna I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's from Kaduna.
So they were telling me, like, they were sending me different kind of messages. Like, I was like, okay. So when I got to Ilorin, the whole 16 local governments came out. Like the old Ilorin, the old Kwara State was on standstill that day. Everybody came out.
The crowd was mad.
The crowd was massive.
I saw the video.
Me, at a point, I was scared. Like, yo, make all this thing go cause mayhem. Like, yo.
Make it not go past.
Yeah, but at least, thank God, I was able to control all of them.
Oh, wow.
Glory be to God. Then all of a sudden, some touts just came out with jazz, cutlass, guns, and everything.
For real?
I'm telling you. Started chasing everybody away, macheting anybody that they see and everything. Bro, it was bloody. Wow. It was really bloody. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know where that came from.
It was a peaceful protest now.
Yeah. I didn't know where that came from. Then at night, I was in my hotel when the governor called me like, Sodiq, say he would love to have a meeting with me and everything. So I told him, like, yo, I'm not alone. I'm here with my team. Like 6 people. I dropped everybody's name. So we went to the government house. So there was TV stations. There were TV stations there.
Media was there.
Media was there and everything.
Wow.
So it doesn't be like, yo, Sodiq, you don't go back, go collect money from governor or something. Yeah. So media was there. So we talked about it. So he told me, like, yo, like, he knows that maybe whoever his opponent or political party might probably say they use political talks to disrupt my protest, that he knows nothing about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That as a matter of fact, that he would love to go with me to the hospital where the
he actually did.
Yeah, he followed me to the hospital. Followed me to the hospital. Yeah, he saw it. Everything. But when I saw the hospital, I wasn't actually impressed. I mean, I'd be like, yo, but I don't know, maybe that was a private hospital or something. But yo, that place was looking like me, like foul pen or something.
Wow.
I don't know. But man, but thank God for life, Sha. Thank God for life. At least we might not be able to achieve our aim in full, but at least there was statements and
but
little improvements.
But then again, after you did Ilorin, then I saw you in Abuja again.
Yeah.
With David.
I was in Abuja with David. You know, David said he wants to make a movement to go to the head, which was the IG.
But there was still very big backlash from that too.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand.
I mean, thank God I was there with David. In fact, we were together in the same car and everything when the whole thing was happening. When they were saying David was like, he didn't come to Abuja for protest. They actually, fair politics, so.
For real?
Fair politics, bruv. God. He was making a statement. They now cut that place. Say, I don't come Abuja for protest. They now cut that place. Come post down for Insta blog. For the other place. Say, come say they disguise.
Complete what was actually said.
Exactly. So
wow.
The idea I look say,
person
we won't die for dear. Yeah. At the point, me, I was even like, David, Faraba the dear, about show action there's my Faraba the dear, pay home, I Malak pay. With David, they drop voice, giddy go with the boy. So they can't go find a place one cut and say whether you don't go collect money for back. See whether you don't go say I didn't actually come here for protest. Or
Yeah. Then the so-called people you guys were now fighting for are now like, he's not representing us, so he did not come.
They were trying to teach.
Yeah, because that was
You see the kind of news that this NDLA people actually put out too when they say he had to mention, he cooperated with us to mention some of big artists' name, so we granted him bail.
No, you're saying something else.
No, maybe I don't go far already.
Wait. What is it with NDLA? That part I never get that.
I go show you why really.
Don Pablo.
Brother, things is up for Nigeria. Things is up go.
Okay, yeah. What actually happened with NDLA?
Okay, about 5 p.m. on Wednesday evening, I think on the 14th of April, I was in my apartment sleeping in my room. Then all of a sudden, I just started bang on the door. From room, I heard that kind of I jump.
Your house door or the security?
My house, my own front house door go.
Wow.
My soul first fly come up from my chest. Say, what's in the happen? And what actually came to my head first was that, fuck, now let me the house.
Wow.
At that period, at that moment.
Okay.
As in, be like say they plan that thing where they don't show me where. As in, I said, now let me the house. Then I came outside to peep through the hole on the door. Then I saw men on shirts, like normal mufti shirts, with different kind of guns, some kind of funny guns, bro. I said, God. I first called Toye. I called my manager. I said, guy, say assassins then did my house like this. Bro, I thought they were assassins, bro.
You didn't see anything that says...
I didn't see anything badge, no name tag, no uniform, bro. Shirts and striped shirts, as in normal shirts. And those guys' face were looking like haggard, like, yo. I called Toye, say, more, they don't send assassin to me. So because the kind of guns where they see. The next thing I call my security. That guy, what happened? He said, Oga, say, some men when they come and see, they say they be NDLA. Say they won't come search your house. But why didn't you guys call me? Why didn't you tell me like they're NDLA here or something? So now me calling guys, they even call my security. They don't even call me.
Yeah, they're supposed. So
those ones that tell me they say the way they enter house, they don't surround everywhere with guns, big guns. I say they don't come carry El Chapo. Say they don't surround everywhere with guns. They were like about plenty white Hilux. It was Black Maria. There were several private cars. Everybody with some kind of funny, different kind of guns that I've never seen, bro.
Really?
Yo. Next thing I hear say, I'm gonna break the door down. And then I look and say, in coming one laying in.
And you're the only one at home. There's nobody.
It was only me, bro. It was only me.
God.
You know how I just opened the door. But before I open the door, I said, okay, if now the last minute so I go see this, let me just go live so at least people will see what happened to me.
So you went live on IG?
I went live on my IG, which is the only power I have as a public figure. So I went live on IG. Then I opened the door. Some of the fans already recording the live as it's going, but they didn't know. So I was like, say, why you not open the door quick? Why not just say you don't go flush the drug, Abi? Kiniko.
Go flush the drug. Are you serious?
Bro, I first did
you ask for a warrant?
I asked for a warrant now. Okay. They say we are officers of LDLA. They should be one ID card. We don't weak like this. Where they be like then laminate them. Guy, that ID card, I don't even trust the ID card. Say you NDLA. This kind of ID card will be like when I still did primary school or 9 and they use that kind of ID card. Say NDLA one thing. They see their mouth, see the way they look. They say so only want to fagbo you.
So when you said where's the warrant?
I say okay, no problem. Say I don't have any skeleton in my cupboard I'm hiding or something. I can allow you guys to come inside, but where's the search warrant? Because I need to be sure if your commandant know about this move, if this is not a dirty move or something. Where's your warrant? Because for you to come somewhere, you must have gotten the full information and be sure of what you're coming for. So where's the warrant?
As a matter of fact, I believe most times even the warrants have to come from a court of law for them to make that move.
Of course, that means their commander has to know about the operation.
Oh, my name is Jobless.